Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now I'm hearing something about you being self-made, okay? Especially with this learn and grow, okay? You're perhaps doing a lot of reading, maybe socializing with folks. Something about this 8. But yeah, something about a glimmer of hope, something about a glimmer. Hearing something about infinity. Okay, that might resonate with some of you, but it feels as though something is coming in for you that's very triumphant because you were standing firm in your energy. Okay, very resilient energy is what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, 9 of Cups. Interesting. So it has a lot to do with your content. Okay, with what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're learning and growing into, especially with like your relationships. Okay, your heart chakra. Maybe something is coming in where it's like you're going to finally be able to claim it. Okay, some sort of victory is what I'm hearing, because it's like it's as though you're having all of these trophies behind you, having all of these accolades behind you, okay, to present to the world is what I'm hearing. It's giving like something is birthing into a reality for you, especially with this spring equinox. Something new is coming in, some sort of fertility, some sort of emotional birth, spiritual birth, but it gives like an embodiment of like a nurturing, a very creative spirit, almost like Empress energy, okay? It's almost like maybe you're creating a family, maybe you're creating some sort of business, maybe you're building something related to your hobbies, okay? But something that you're doing is really taking a shine, taking spotlight is what I'm hearing, okay? It kind of gives like, it's so interesting that it's like giving resilient energy. Interesting. 6 of Cups. Huh. You know what's so interesting about this? It's as though it's like you're offering your cups to others, where it's like you're being very kind, you're being very nostalgic, very innocent in how you're connecting with people with your accolades. And it's like someone's trying to almost like reach out. They might be reaching out to give you something or take from you is kind of what I'm getting. So I would say maintain your clear boundaries there. But nonetheless, it does feel very positive in the sense that it's like people are almost like trying to admire you. Maybe the admiration turns into some sort of weird element where it kind of feels a little bit envious of some kind, but that's kind of like the energies I'm getting with that. That's interesting. Very, very interesting energy. Yeah, I was feeling that in the undercurrents. 3 of Swords. Somebody is not happy with your accolades, collective, okay? It felt and it feels positive. It's almost as though it's like you get a level up and someone doesn't clap for you. You get a level up and, I don't know, maybe they clap for you in person, but in behind the scenes, they're ready to steal your credit. It's given that, okay? So that's why I'm hearing something about clear your boundaries or be very clear about it, okay? Because someone's going to try to take away what it is that you've acquired. It's like they try to, or will try to, almost like an attempt to take credit for your personal evolution, your personal accolades, your credit overall, okay? I don't know why I heard diploma. It's like someone's just jealous. Maybe you graduated or something, or maybe it's just like they're trying to claim past, present, and future accolades of yours, okay? Something about they made you kind of vibe, okay? It's given that with this 3 of Swords energy. So I would just say protect your energy, because I was feeling that right away. I was getting a vibe where I'm just like, there's something to do where it's like your discernment is needed very heavily, collective, okay? So you utilize your resilience and your discernment. It's as though it's like you're carrying a very heavy weighted energy, or you're lifting heavy weights, lifting something extreme, but it will get you to your victory, okay? It will get you to your victory. It feels like, it's almost like working really hard, and you feel as though no one is quite giving you the attention or the support that you deserve. You feel like you're being brushed under the rug, is what I'm hearing, constantly. So you just maintain your level of content. But some people don't want you to stay content, let alone level up. You know what I mean? That's what it's giving. It's like, yeah, it's like they try to quietly bond you to some sort of energy of theirs, okay? It's like you're not meant to face this moment alone. They want to do it with you, you know? It's like very odd, but at the end of the day, strength grows where trust is quietly shared. It's like find the right people, kind of have the right allies, know who's your ally. I'm telling you though, collective, there'll be some Trojan horses up in here, you know what I mean? Where it's just like you think they're your ally, but then they flip a script and they were actually a narrator and they was like saying stuff behind the scenes. They was writing a new book or something, a bibliography on you. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here. It's so crazy. But like definitely be mindful is what I'm hearing. Utilize your discernment because the truth behind who actually did the work will reveal itself, okay? It will reveal itself. Some people try to get ahead of you, but you're like one step ahead, you know what I mean? And it's like, you have the answers and they're trying to get that from you before you present something. I would say be mindful, you know what I mean? When something answers you, I'm hearing something, it's almost like you make the call, you know what I mean? So it's like something about searching, something about simply working on the answer, or something simply began to answer. It gives us almost like codex vibe, where it's kind of like hidden, but not hidden. It's like tell them what they need, but not entirely what they want. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of gives a glimpse of the reality, but not the full picture. So when you kind of reveal the thing, it looks like you were the one that kind of processed it all, is what I'm getting, okay? Interesting energy. We're getting basically books back to back. So some of you might be readers, okay? You might just be reading up on stuff. I don't know what it is. I heard somebody's reading up on narcissists. It's crazy. It's interesting. It is what it is, though. There's people crazy out here, you know? Yeah, so you don't need to know where it leads, only how it carries you. I heard something about erase, how it erases you. So it's like you want to know the past, present, and the future. It's like you want to know how the dough is made, but how it's, I don't know what it is. It's giving like how the thing is made and how it can be destroyed. It's like you want to know all of the game plans. Okay, is what I'm hearing. It's like you want the play-by-play. Okay, book by book, page by page. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Because it's like you don't want situations to just be as they are. You want to kind of plan strategically for any scenario so that you put your best foot forward, is what I'm hearing, okay? Especially as you step into energies that are not necessarily in this weird, just giving this weird cognitive, like, people are trying to keep you in a weird spot. It's like, it's as though people, like, it's like they told people that your success is all thanks to lessons that they taught you. But it's like, that's the thing. It's like, don't give them everything. Don't give them all the information, okay? Because you know the truth. That's what it's, you know the truth. You know what carries the truth. You know the answers that carry the truth. Okay, it's like you're surviving turmoil. You're surviving and rebuilding yourself from the ground up. This energy is so interesting, where it feels almost like in a limbo, where it's like you're not sure where to begin or where to end. And it's like, that's sort of energy they want to keep you wrapped up in, because it's like if they can control the perception around you, then you don't have control of your future. So the idea here is really just be almost like self-building up your power so that you can erase these false narratives, erase these false perceptions that are being built around you, is what I'm hearing, okay? Because in reality, people will eventually figure out who did the work, who made the answers, who had the real storyline, is what I'm hearing, okay? That's the vibes, yeah. Very interesting energies. Yeah, power in the pause. It's like you're being very meticulous. It's giving hermit, you know? Very meticulous, very strategic, okay, about what you need to do to shape your future, okay? And it says, not every force you feel is meant to be released. Some strength is proven by what you choose to hold. And it's like you're really being very strategic and being almost like, what's the word? It's kind of like being, it's like strategic, but also practical, but also conscious at the same time. It's like a little bit of everything. I can't quite tap into the word, but you're being very mindful, okay? Because you know that by you rebuilding yourself up in silence, these individuals won't be able to quite be able to like pinpoint every step you're going to take because they can't read you. They think you're doing that, but you're really doing that and this and that behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know your ability. You know that you're standing tall and firm in your resilience, and something about you not standing for their mistreatment, okay? Yeah, the future is not fixed. Something about you probably felt the future was fixed for a period of time, but I'm hearing something about the veil is being revealed. It's almost like glossing over for a period of time to shield you subconsciously, but once it's seen, the mysteries will be known, okay? So it's like you have to utilize your intuition during this time, most definitely in this Pisces energy, because there are many veils that are being placed upon you to control you as an individual, to take credit of what it is that you do, to set boundaries around you despite the boundaries that you've placed towards certain individuals. It's almost as though you're being ignored or being miscalculated, you know what I mean? But in actuality, you're one step ahead, okay? They just don't know it yet. You're going to be able to prove them wrong. You're going to be able to prove and almost like disintegrate these false assumptions or perceptions. Very interesting. It's almost like being so aware and tapped in that it's like you're ready to go, is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's like you're sensing all the possibilities. You're being aware. You're staying still within the silence. It's like almost like you're just like sitting with what is, okay, collective? The energy is so interesting in this reading. Yeah, it's like this gentle descent of yours is only going to allow you to rise even faster, okay? It's like you are allowed to soften into what you feel. Nothing needs to be held together in this moment. It's like you're not holding on to bitterness. You're not holding on to getting revenge. You're not holding on to situations that don't serve you, is what I'm hearing. So you're moving forward, collective. It's definitely giving just healed energy. You've just been doing the shadow work behind the scenes, okay? Interesting. It just gives like people are not going to be very happy with you waking up and standing into your leadership, standing into your true self, your true worth, okay? And it's like their wind might be strong, but you're going to be able to decide where your feet remain, okay, with this, where you choose to stand. It's like they don't want you to be able to choose your position, choose the spot that comes into play for you, okay? Choose your role, choose your destination. But you have the opportunity to do that, okay? And I'm definitely feeling that with this blue candle, okay, you might be, buying blue candles for tranquility and healing or just similar energies. And it just kind of gives this vibe where it's like something is clearing up, okay? Something is transpiring in the energies that is working in your favor. And because it's what's happening for you in the future, people are already mentally and physically preparing themselves with this Three of Wands energy and Three of Swords energy and the hidden currents. It's like people don't want you to be happy. People don't want you to be successful. They just want you to just be there. Almost like it's giving like just putting away shoes in a closet kind of vibe, or like an outfit, you know what I mean? But everything's coming to a close. People are not going to be happy with this. People are going to feel as though all of this truth coming out, all of this upheaval was just happened to be working out in your favor. Something's going to happen where something happens and it's going to blow everything out of proportion, and it's going to blow up in these people's faces, and it's going to actually support your next step forward, okay, is what I'm hearing. it's very interesting that individuals are trying to prevent you from moving forward, but the advice is to continue your momentum, okay? Because your fate is changing, your destiny is changing, your fortune is changing. The atmosphere is changing completely. Like, I'm telling you, there's something that's going to happen where it's like unexpected. Everybody thought that it was going to go one way. It goes a complete 180, collective, is what I'm hearing. And it might even shock you. There's going to be allies that come out of the woodworks that you didn't even know were allies, is what I'm hearing. You had no idea that someone had your back. You had no idea that XYZ people were your enemies or your ops. You'll start to begin to realize all the things that were happening behind the scenes, all the different orchestrations, all the different narrations, all of that's going to come to light. But because you're in this resilient energy, thankfully, you've been able to overcome a lot of the obstacles that these individuals placed in your path. So you'll be able to go through with this victory, is what I'm hearing, okay? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's like they tried to mistreat you for so long, and now they're going to get the brunt force of everything that they laid out, okay, is what I'm hearing. Whoa, that's interesting. Yep, Ace of Wands. It's like you're going to be able to have a new spark, a new ambitious endeavor that's feeling inspired, feeling more invigorating. It's going to be giving you new energy towards your passion projects, okay? You might be taking more action towards things that you love to do, things that you care about. But nonetheless, all of these individuals who try to claim your energy, claim your credit, okay, claim what is rightfully yours, they're literally going to be put in a situation where it's not going to feel as fulfilling as they imagined it to be, okay, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. These are all the messages that I have for you today. If this reading resonated, consider showing support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.